Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another ranking video. In today's video, I'll be ranking every 3D Mario game. Only the main platformers from the main series, so no sports games, no Mario Kart, no Mario Party, just the mainline stuff here. And I'll be counting down all of them, except for 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, because that, well, it's not out yet, and we know nothing about Bowser's Fury anyway, so yeah, only the main stuff here. And also, check out my Twitter and Patreon. The links will be in the description down below. So without further ado, let's get started. So in very last place, we have Super Mario 64. Now, this is an all-time classic, and many people love this game, but, I mean, I didn't really like it that much. The controls are bad, the level design is ugly, the graphics are too, and it's just, overall, just not a really fun experience in my eyes. Later in the game, it gets better, but from the start, it's just not that fun of an experience at all. And I didn't even really grow up with this game that much. I mean, the first time I ever played it was in 3D All-Stars, and, well, I played some ROM hacks too, but, you know, overall, this game is it's just not that enjoyable to play. I would rather play any other game on this list. But a game I did grow up with is... Next up, we have Super Mario 64 DS. Now, this is definitely a game I grew up with. If you didn't know, Super Mario 64 DS is a launch title for the DS that is basically just a deluxe Super Mario 64. And I say that because many people forget about this game's existence. And, well, it's pretty much more than a deluxe Mario 64. It's a full-on reimagining. The graphics are remade, the levels are remade, everything is redone here. On top, there's some other content here too, such as, you know, new levels and mini-games and all that good stuff. Now, this game would probably be ranked higher on the list if it weren't for one thing: the controls. In the game, you can only move in 8 directions using a D-pad. Do you know how irritating this is? And the circle pad on the 3DS didn't even improve this that much because it's still locked to the 8 directions. So this game is just super uncomfortable to play. But let's just forget about the controls. And let's think about what Super Mario 64 DS actually brings to the table. So it brings more bosses, more stages, more characters to play as, more mini games online. Like, this game has it all. And I actually really do enjoy this game a lot. It's really fun, and I actually played this game a ton as a kid. Next up, we have Super Mario Sunshine. Now, a lot of people are going to be saying, like, this game is the best, and, well, I can see why people think that. The first time I've ever played this game was in 3D All-Stars, and it was a pretty fun experience. But there's only one problem I have with this game, and that is the difficulty. No, difficulty is a good thing. It is good when a game has difficult levels. But in Sunshine, the difficulty ramps up out of nowhere. For example, in Bianco Hills, I'm pretty sure that's what the level is called. You are playing one level, and then the next level is the secret room level, and it's just so hard. And each of these secret levels take me at least 20 tries to beat. It's just, Sunshine's difficulty just ramps up out of nowhere, and some of the levels are just freaking stupid. Like this one, where you're on a freaking lily pad. It's just not fun. This is why Sunshine is ranked so high on the list, or low. I don't know what to really say here. I'm going to say high. This is why Sunshine is ranked so high on the list. It's because it's just not that enjoyable to play in some levels. Next up, we have Super Mario 3D Land. So 3D World and 3D Land can pretty much be interchangeable on this list, but I played 3D Land more, and I played 3D Land first. And all in all, 3D Land is basically just a downgraded version of 3D World. But one thing that gives 3D Land brownie points is its portability. This is the first, if you don't include 64DS, this is actually the first 3D Mario game. Like, unique 3D Mario game that you can play on the go. And I love this game. I love how it's set up. It's so linear and just charming. The music is fun. It's just a fun game. It really is. And the special worlds are cool as well. They're a little bit harder, but overall, this game is actually really easy. Even the final level, like the Master Challenge or whatever it's called, is not that hard. I mean, I beat it maybe within a few tries. This whole game is not that hard, and it's really enjoyable too. So yeah, that's why 3D Land is on this list. I mean, many people would put it in last place on a ranking list, but I mean, I really do enjoy this game. And next up, we have 3D Land's older brother, Mario 3D World. Now, 3D World actually came out after 3D Land. It's just like this game is just so packed with stuff, like so packed with stuff. It's a lot like 3D Land in the sense of like the layout of the worlds and stuff. You jump into these levels, collect 3 green stars, collect stamps. There's like what, maybe 13 worlds if you include the special worlds, and you can play as like 4 different characters, and it's just a bundle of fun. Now, I can't wait for this game to come to Switch, because with the addition of Bowser's Fury on the Switch, it gives even more content to 3D World, so I absolutely can't wait for this one to get on the Switch, and I can't wait to play it again, because this game really is fun. It's especially fun with friends, because there's actually a competitive side to it. Ever so slightly, but it's still like, there's still a competitive side to it. And the Captain Toad stages as well, I love these, and it really inspired Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which, to be honest, I don't really like that game. So, there's 3D World, a game that many people like, but just kind of, you know, it's just kind of an average game. However, I think that this game deserves way more credit than it gets. But it's usually not given that much credit because of games such as... number 3, we have Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now, listen, many people are like, which is better, Galaxy or Galaxy 2? And I think Galaxy is better, mainly because of just the setup of that game and how, like, serious it is, and the music is great, and just, it's the first of its kind. But Galaxy 2 is pretty much a reimagining of Galaxy 1. It has more levels, okay, it's just a remake, in a way. It's not necessarily a remake, it's just Mario Galaxy, the second version. Is not really a sequel. I mean, you could play these games in any order and they, like, you wouldn't know, like, the difference, because, yeah, it's just an add-on, it feels like. And it actually was originally an add-on. It was originally supposed to be DLC for Galaxy, but they had so many ideas, so they just made it into its own game. But this game is still a lot of fun, and it's still, like, one of the best Mario games out there. It's just not as good as number 2 we have Galaxy. So, yeah, I like this game better than Galaxy 2, personally. Now, I played Galaxy before Galaxy 2. It was one of my childhood Mario games, and, I mean, I just loved it to death. I played it a lot. I've 100% of this game like 5 times maybe, and it's just a load of fun. I love this game to death. But it is not as good as the final one on this list, which is Super Mario Odyssey. Now, I didn't know if to put what to put. Should I put Galaxy at number 1 or Odyssey at number 1? Because Galaxy has been my favorite Mario game, my favorite game, period, forever. Because I played it as a kid and I thought, dang, this is a really good game. But then Odyssey came out, and all of my expectations were blown away by this experience. So, when you play Odyssey for the first time, you don't want to put it down. You just want to keep going. You have to collect moons, you travel the world, the moveset is just great, like, the controls feel amazing, and that's what actually inspired me to do speedruns of this game. Just how good the controls feel. It's just so satisfying to pull off moves like roll cancels or spin pounds. It just feels so satisfying to do these moves. And that's why I like Odyssey. It's a game that anyone can enjoy, really. Galaxy has, like, its personality is, like, more darker tone. Galaxy 2 is, like, the more happy, jumpy tone. And Odyssey is both, because it's just that, like, it has that big of an... It's just such a good game. I don't even know what to say anymore. Odyssey is just a good open-world Mario game. And it's definitely the best 3D Mario game. So, that was my ranking every 3D Mario game list. If you do enjoy this video, please leave a thumbs up, and go check out my Twitter and Patreon if you're interested. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We hit 2,000 subscribers, which means that we now have a Discord server. The link will also be in the description if you want to join the server. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.